So this was awkward. I was just doing my KOs for the outbreak of Tropius I have. And I got the shiny while doing my 60 KOs. This is why I perpetually run my replay buffer when I'm doing my KOs. Specifically because this has happened before. And now we got it. But how are you guys doing? Hope you're all doing well today. Ash is immediately going to come in here and start proclaiming my spoon-fedness, which of course we all know I'm not spoon-fed. But, at the very least, the good thing is I don't need to do the Tropius Outbreak anymore. I didn't use the Herb of Mystic on it. So, we're just immediately going to go into our Masuda hunting. Looking for Poniard Bisharp. Best place to do that is like the bamboo forest. So let's get back to shiny hunting our other stuff, because we have the mystery Masuda hunt. Hey, 0 attack IV on the Tropius. You're completely useless, Tropius, but you at least have a 0 attack IV. So let's get into our shiny hunts. Fame isn't dead last right now. Ooh. Well, Mudkip, I guess it's a good thing. You, that you screwed up your selection. I guess it's a good thing that you flubbed it. So, Rosie, we don't need to pick up the slack for you this Splatfest, it seems. Another mirror match. So do mirror matches not count for points for Splatfests? We all love doggos. Doggos are the best. Doggos are indeed professional. But yeah, it's so this is going to be our mystery Masuda hunt, which is I've gotten 5 Pokemon I need to still get things for. And we're going to be Masuda breeding for them. And a loss. Yes, but don't you get points for winning matches? So, like, isn't it, like, a net benefit? Like, isn't it both a net benefit? I think it's a net benefit. Don't you get points no matter what? Whether you win or you lose, you get points. So, like, if you win, you get even more points. So, like, no matter what, you still actually get a benefit. I could be wrong on that. Again, I'm not the most well-versed in the Splatfest thingies. Why does everything become a... You get points, but they don't count for helping winning. That's lame. It's kind of I mean, I guess it makes sense. But now, I mean, again, we're just doing our Masuda. We're going back to our just mystery hunt. So how is everyone doing today? I hope you're all doing quite delightfully delightful. I know I'm doing okay. I don't know if you guys have heard about like the insanity that's been happening at Pokemon VGC Worlds, but there's a reason that I say don't gen and don't hack Pokemon. Because of what happened at Worlds. Half the people at Worlds got disqualified. Because 3 or more of their Pokemon were hacked, modified, or gen or manipulated in some way. That's not including everything else that was removed of people who still are in. And it's just like... half the people at Worlds had that. This is why whenever I say, like, be careful about trading on the GTS, I say be careful. Because you never know what can be hacked or what can be legit. Time me out, I gotta do a Splatoon match. Time to go. Time me out. This is the one time to do it, I'm willing to do so. Well, see, here's the thing, Rosie. You're telling Mudkip to time you out. He's not gonna time you out if you're telling him to time him out. If you're telling him to time you out. That is the exact opposite of how you get Mudkip to time you out. 26 more Paldean Mons needed for all of your Gen Mons to be shiny. Nice. Nice, Hannah. Very, very nice. I don't know how many more I need. If I'm going to time you out, exactly! That's not Mudkip's one time out per stream he is allowed. That's you actively wishing for Oblivion, Rosie. Forehead. One of the mods do exclamation point Ash. I'm not spoon-fed. Not spoon-fed. Our dear friend Ash, with her continued use of the Deerling command. Ms. Forehead Queen Spoon-fed. God, it's always... Ash! Every time you use that command, that is free real estate for me to say the word. Oh my gosh, and there's a manship! There's a taco! Let's go! Ash, you're no longer cursed. You are no longer cursed. Dorg. It is indeed good girl. It is indeed good dog. We love dogs. We love fluffos. Dorg. I know exactly, you are right, Ash. I know exactly what I am doing. And you give me all the ammunition I could ever hope to want. All the ammunition I could ever hope to need. It's going in the giveaway box. It's going in the giveaway box. It actually wasn't Mudkip, that was Hannah. Burp. Doing it. I'm not going to stop doing it, Ash. Again, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more nothing. Someone went flying down my street blasting Cal's mom in South Park. I've never seen South Park, so I don't know what any of that means. Oh, this has been delightful. Already off to a good start. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I don't really watch. I haven't seen it. Yeah, interesting. I'm glad I'm not alone. But yeah, so the insanity that is Worlds right now. Also, did that Tauros freaking headbutt me? And it knocked me back. Yes, you can do that, Rosie. You can. It's a song called Kyle's Mom's a Bit Interesting. Yeah, I don't watch South Park. It's a bit too crude for my liking. Why did you need to say something loud? So what you're saying is he's Mudkip. Also, yes, Mudkip, you now realize you can never go up and get a drink again. Actually, no. Always go up and get a drink of water. Because when you get up to get a drink of water, we get raided. So it's actually good if you get up and leave. That is correct, Ash. You are indeed correct on that. But yeah, so, I don't know if you guys have heard, but Worlds for Pokemon is just kind of crazy right now. Half the participants have gotten banned, well, kicked out, because they were using hacked teams. They had 3 or more hacked Pokemon. And in Japan, they take, hacking very seriously. As in, 5 years of, jail. Seriously. So, yeah. I don't know, I heard that and I was like, this is why. I need to watch the Gum Gum Fruit from One Piece so I can extend my arms with different drink things. / ban. Nah. I reject your reality and substitute my own, Ash. I instead reverse Uno card you, and you are banned. What do you do to the eater? Oh, I have a Pokemon. Yep. Like, Japan takes that very seriously. And it's like, you're going to Japan. You're going to Japan. Like, you're going to Worlds. You are literally going to the biggest competitive Pokemon event there is. You have the money to fly to Japan. You have the money to get a hotel. How do you not spend the, like, $60 to buy, like, Sword and Shield, buy Legends, to get, like, the actual legit Pokemon? It's like, how? Hello there, King Brazer, how are you doing? And again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. But, like, that's why I always say, be careful when you're trading online with the global trade system, the Wonder Trade, the GTS, always be careful of that. And always make sure you're not using Gen to Pokemon. Always check. Just be careful, because you never know when someone can bite you in the butt like this. Well, we're doing a mystery shiny hunt, Fox. We don't know what we're hunting. These are eggs that I have bred up. I don't know what's in each of these eggs, so we're looking forward to seeing what we actually get. Is there a definitive way to check if a mana is Gen? There is a definitive way to check if a mana is Gen. You get it yourself. It is to get it yourself, catch it yourself, or breed it yourself. That is the most definitive way to check if a Pokemon is Gen or not. Because you know it's not Gen. But yeah, it's like, the hammer came down hard. Our dear friend Ash. Stop that. Stop the use of that command. That command is factually incorrect. Again, Ash, your usage of it only invites the comment. Your usage of that command invites your own destruction. I'm gonna break this controller. Don't break your controller, Rosie. You use the Deerling command! You know exactly what you did, Ash. Oh, Ash is doing okay, aside from the fact that she's just continuously getting, banned. Oh my freaking lord. Mirror match, wah! Mirror match, Waluigi? Waluigi? Mirror, man. Mirror! I make no promises, Mudkip, about playing Splatoon. I make no promises, but I will indeed make an effort. Dealing with a lot of deerling where I live, though. So what you're saying is, venison's on the menu, Braidstar. Bambi will be joining you for dinner. Controller, I'm done. Okay, Rosie. What have I started? Oh, don't ask, Fox. This is what happens regularly on the channel. This is basically every single stream. Maybe a way to reduce the Pokemon to 0. I have a feeling they will be adding that. Because the thing is, back in Sword and Shield, there was no way to give a Pokemon a hidden ability. Back in base Sword in Shield. But then they added in the ability patch when it came to the DLC. I'm thinking I've got a brainwave that they potentially will be adding in something to reduce the IVs to 0 with the DLCs. Don't listen to him, Fox. You come in here. You come into my own private domicile, Ash, and call me a forehead, and call me spoon-fed, and call me other names, and you mock me by saying I like a Pokemon I don't. I don't know. I don't know who's the real bully here, Ash. No, I don't like Deerling. If I like Deerling, then you will love Gen 5. How are you gonna top that, Ash? How are you gonna top that? No swear words. No words. It's because you are spoon-fed and I am a... I swear. Oh, Fox, don't worry. That's just how everything... That is the state of being. Well, see, Rosie, Sprigatito is an animal that Sly simps for. And that's all you gotta know. It's just something Sly Man simps for. The power of simpery. That's not shiny, is it? Yeah, it's not shiny. What animal is a dog based on? Well, it's based on a wolf. That's what dogs are based on. I'm serious. Like, we selectively bred doggos from the wolfies. So, like, yes, dogs are actually based on wolves. It's... Don't ask, Rosie. I enjoy playing it. We love Fuecoco. Fuecoco is my favorite of the starters in this game. Like, we make jokes about Sprigatito because of our friend Sly, but we here are Fuecoco stands. Hello there, David Doss. Rosie, that is a bannable offense right there. That is slander. Actually, no, that's libel against Fuecoco. Because slander is spoken. In print, it's libel. See, I would say Fuecoco is a solid second or third best starter. Solid second or third best. Best one's Inferno. Like, the Chimchar family, not beaten out. I love those. And I'm not even a Generation 4 stan. I actually really don't care much for Gen 4. I just really, really like Inferno. I just really like my Fiery Punch Monkey. I mean, technically, Pikachu is a starter. But see, here's the thing, Ash. Pikachu is a starter in a game you detest. Fuecoco is Bean. He is a Fuecoco Bean. He is indeed Fuecoco Bean. We love Fuecoco. Fuecoco, back to me. So, punch. Yes. Because Infernape is based on mythology. And I mean, if you guys know me, you know I'm a sucker for mythology. So it's like, yes. I like mythology. Fine, Rockruff is mid. And you do not you dare speak falsely against Rockruff. Do not say bad of the doggo. All doggos are good beans. He is the best starter in the game. I love yellow. Ew, Gen 1. Gen 1, ew. Welcome in, Lipson. How are you doing? Rosie is indeed mid. Rosie is very mid. Well, excuse me, princess. Also, so let's take a minute. Let's just take a look right here. Just sending this screenshot to Slyman, just to show him it's not hard to get female starters. It's not hard to get female starters. It's just skill issue. Mudkip, go tell Sly to go check his DMs. Tell Sly to check his DMs. Mudkip originally was a mod. He has re-earned his moderatory position. Have you studied Obsidian? I've not studied Obsidian. Yes! Oh look, it's a Zorua. Oh wait, Zorua. I wish it was a mod then. Nice, thank you for harassing Sly. Always. I was so mad when you made me managing mod because I got... Yes! Okay, do you want to explain that entire fracas, or should I? Because I feel like you can more entertainingly explain that fracas. But also, again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Okay, so basically what happened is... Okay, so Ash wants me to explain it. So basically, I had to unmod Ash. Because the only way you can make someone go from a regular mod to a managing mod is you revoke their moderatory status. Which was hilarious. Because Ash was just livid when that happened. And I was like, the only way to promote you so you outrank Mudkip is if I demodded you to make you a managing mod. Alright? Calm your pants, alright? Just cool it. You're not getting removed. I was like, what? Well, see, here's the thing, Ash. What you did is hate Gen 5. So, there is that. You do slander Gen 5. And only Slanderous can do that, which is Special Landerous. Demotion to promotion, yep. You have to demote them. Why did Ash need to be promoted for me to be a mod? Because Ash needs to... Mudkip, someone other than me needs to outrank you. It is the only way I would be able to trust you as a mod is if there is someone who outranks you. That is the only way. It is... There is no but rude. There is only fair. But remember, I still give you free reign to ban Rosie. Because I know Ash is a fair mod. She takes her modding... Exactly, Fox. It's a contingency plan. Oh, nice! You got a shiny Fluttermane. Delightful. Why not OOT Crab? OOT Crab is just amazing. Like, the fact that you just, why is this crab so funny? It's just a PNG. You're like, what the freak are you talking about? That was great. Just the crab PNG is absolutely amazing. What is it, Rosie? Did you win a 10x battle in Spoon? Or did you just explode your controller with your mind? And again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more nonsense on the channel. Please don't forget, everyone. Nope, that's not shiny. It's not Sparkles. The picture of me drinking spaghetti through a straw. That is... That just hurts me. Like, as an Italian, someone drinking spaghetti through a straw. Rage. Just that inflames. You do not drink spaghetti through a straw. That is only slightly more heathen than eating pizza with a knife and fork. 3-year-old me, but I still deserve it. Would you try using a Twizzler as a straw? I really don't care much for Twizzlers. However, as a straw, I understand people like them. So if I keep a lighter light for 20 hours, do I get to join the mafia? Honestly, honestly, I really like that in Golden Wind. Like, But here's my question. If someone turns the lighter off, and then they turn it back on, and then Black Sabbath kills, and then like the stand air that Black Sabbath has kills them, how do they get the lighter back? Like, is the lighter part of Black Sabbath as a stand? Like how do they get back the lighter? But I realized I didn't make that, and I made an egg sandwich. Rip. Yeah, they serve plus supplies. Well, no, it's that the stand only goes into it. The stand only... Black Sabbath only goes after you if you reignite the lighter. That is only when Black Sabbath activates. Not before or after. Bro, how do I keep getting mirror matches? That'll be Rosie with intensity battle. Honestly, that's wondering. Like, that is a... Well, Rosie probably got hard carried by her team in that 10x. Meta, if you were food, you'd be a sandwich. I do like sandwiches. Sandwiches are good. See, you know why I would be a sandwich? Because I would be between two comfortable loaves. So I'd basically just be in a bed. Loaf bed. See if it gets the lighter, relight, come down. Nope. If you see the lighter again. So wait, so you can just close your eyes and so if you're blinking when you reignite the lighter, then Black Sabbath won't come after you. I was scared it was gonna have a deer in it. Why would you be scared about that, Ash? What if he just selectively random lighter and just dead a storm? That'd be great. Ready to have sandwich? Kill them all. Because deer. Well, I don't eat venison, so you're fine. I don't have deer sandwiches. See, Rosie, that's a bannable offense right there, Rosie. That is a bannable offense. That is slander against the good Bean Fuecoco and best doggo Rockla. I will, Rosie. Remember, Rosie, everyone here outranks you. Everyone here can pull rank on you. What's the other thing? Even me. Yes, everyone outbid. I already forgot what you said. Libel. See, I always remember it because Spider-Man. In the first Spider-Man movie, J. Jonah Jameson's character, played by J.K. Simmons, says... well, Peter Parker says to him that's slander with the way that the papers are being printed. He said, "It is not. Slander is spoken. In print, it's libel." It's like, if you haven't, you need to go and watch just the moments of J.K. Simmons in the original Spider-Man movie. The original Spider-Man trilogy, just watch the J.K. Simmons moments. It's just, they're fantastic. It's so funny. J.K. Simmons nailed J. Jonah Jameson. When his Terra Raid music kicks in when you terrestrialize. Oh, no. It's like when the Doom music kicks on when you're doing nothing. Meta, do we need Bean Paradox? What is Bean Paradox? What is Bean Paradox? Is that some sort of grass-type Pokemon? Paradox of Bean. And again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more absolute nonsense. Meanwhile, the Tatsugiri are running away. Quick Coco Paradox. I would like a Fuecoco Paradox, but I don't think we're going to get a Fuecoco Paradox. I think the only paradoxes we're going to get going forward are paradoxes of the beasts and paradoxes of the Sword of Justice. I don't think anything else. Don't bully Zed, Litsune. Zed is a good being. Zed is friend. Do not bully Zed. Ash. Ash. No. Remember, I have the high ground, Ash. I have the high ground. You're hacking. Ash, just remember, Ash. Meta, what were your first impressions of the Pokemon stuff? I like them. I like them. This looks like something. This looks like something Jotaro would like to see. Jotaro would like to know your location. Ash, if you're gonna heckle me, Ash, correct your typos. You gotta correct your typos if you're gonna heckle me. Our dear friend Ash struggles with texts. I can hear you from down there. You seem to lack a step stool. Jotaro and Palafin. No, Palafin's not cool enough for Jotaro references. Palafin is lame. Palamid. Jumping frog. I fought jumping frog at the fine. Slitherwing Superior Volcarona Paradox. Anakin, that would imply Palafin was ever on to begin with. Palafin was always not good. Couldn't hear you from down here in the sand. The sand is coarse, rough, irritating, and gets everywhere, Ash. Deerling. It's not Deerling, it's a Giraffe. Better we know the full. We know nothing about the history of Area Zero. We know 1% about Area Zero. 1% is what we know don't know about Area Zero. And the other 98% is what we don't know. We don't know about Area Zero yet. We know nothing! Our dear friend Ash needs to stop with her forehead deerling moment. Ash. Oh, see, Ash, remember, I hold ultimate power. I have the power of Zawardo. Not Zawaldo, but Zawardo. So do every time, Ash, I will say it. You call in Giraffe a deerling. Yes, I did. I did accidentally call it that. It's fun watching Ash just, like, devolve into his seething mass of rage. It's very entertaining. OOT Crab. Yes! I did, Ash. I did. I specifically baited you into doing that. So I could use the word. Once again, Ash gets caught. Hook, line, and sinker! Ooh, I guess you could say my stand is Beach Boy. I know you do. I know you hate me, Ash. And that's why we get along so good. You can hate me all you want, but don't hate the player, hate the game. But just like how I baited you into saying you have a poster of my face on the wall. This took a time out, Rosie, despite being timed out. Oh, Ash is DMing me. Well, excuse me, princess. You have to resort to DMs for this. I'm not spoon-fed, Ash. It's the best part is just seeing Ash having to go into DMs for this. No, you can't type. I don't know if you guys can hear, but just all the pings that Ash is sending on the Discord is just great. This is great. You are an endless source of laughter, Ash. Do you think we'll get more characters interactions? Yes! I do think we are going to get more rival interactions. And Ash, I reject your last comment. I reject your reality and substitute my own. This is different. I got time now. Can I chill here? You can! You can, Rosie. Just sending Ash into an absolute rage spiral. Angy little, angy short, small rage. Meta, what if you said, right? I don't know what. I'm sorry, what? I don't understand, like, any of those words. You're going to need to translate, David Das. Rosie taunted me, so I did that job of us with you. Exactly. Joy-Con go, Joy-Con drift controller, what did you do? Rosie, did you destroy your controller? You said you destroyed your controller. No! No, Mudkip! Ah, Nimona! Right. Honestly, I'm gonna be surprised if Nimona and the other rivals don't come back. And I wouldn't really say that Arven's a rival. Arven is just friend. Arven is just friendo. There is be a battle royale. That is a terrifying prospect, Jared. That was not the intrusive thought I was expecting today, but I guess that you had to get me back for Dwayne the Glock Johnson. Arven is sad. Arven needs a hug. Hey, look, Ash! It's a deerling! You know what that means, right, Ash? You know what that means, right? Oh, that meta doesn't even Ash. What? Neither was I, but I was expecting not to expect them, so it doesn't count. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. So speaking of not expecting things, recently I watched some more of Star Trek: The Next Generation because it was on like yesterday. Oh boy, Ash is going power mad with the pings. Ash is going power mad. Meta, what is your favorite Pokemon series? Favorite Pokemon series was probably the Alola series. I like Alola. It disappeared. It disapparated. I honestly used to misspeak disappeared as disapparated because Small Meta was an idiot. Gross Max. See, Ash, again, I wouldn't do it if you didn't give such comedic reactions. Jet is chaotic for my muscle. Also, you are... Rosie, that's a timeoutable offense. Gallon's trust. No! As funny as that would be, Mudkip, no! I have better usages of that. Isn't that my honey it is? Ah, yes, the days of hunting Roggenrola. Yes, our over-odds Masuda hunt that was only beaten by freaking Shoe Frog Weeb Greninja. Doubled over. The fun spoons. You're gonna need to elaborate on that. And again, it's gonna fund spoon. Hello there, Goringo. Send me fly. No! Not when the joke is that much money, Mudkip. No, that's too much. Hello there. I'm exactly Goringo. Not Quasar. Not Goringo. Exactly Quasar. I'm not spoon-fed. Again, if I was spoon-fed, this entire living shiny deck would already have been finished. We would be on to hunting Arakius. Legends Arakius. Legends of Barkius. Come on, Mudkip. You can use the skill issue. Says the woman who can't get any shinies. Says the woman that always complains about her inability to get sparkles. Can't beat Radical Red either. That is also a skill issue. Oh boy, Echo's got a new update on the cheating scandal for the Worlds, like the massive fracas that's happening at Worlds right now. That's a skill issue, Ash! If shiny hunting is a skill issue, then so is Bad RNG. Alright. I will believe you that you can beat Radical Red, Ash, when you beat it. But you gotta beat it first. Beat it, don't you go me repeat it. Ooh, just go beat it, Ash. Just go. How much would 500 pounds of spaghetti cost? Way too much money! You got shiny Pokemon in every game I own. Nice! Sly keeps us in his basement. That doesn't shock me. That would not surprise me that Sly keeps you guys locked up in the basement. It's the only way Sly gets you. He just probably had you guys watching endlessly as if you had him watching his videos endlessly. Like... Exactly, everyone, think of that. Give it one day before a certain PokeTuber covers this. Oh, they've already done like 3 videos on this entire thing, Anakin. They've already done 3 videos. I know exactly who you are talking about. Your Pokemon by trading something called there's a bug with this box. It's trading Pokemon and call them to call Yeah. Like, this is the thing. The entire community, dislikes that creator. But yet, they continue to give them ammunition. All they are doing is continuing to say, like, yes, he's not, like... They literally proved him right. Which is the worst part. is like, this entire thing just proves them right. So it's like, if they don't like them, they don't cheat. It will continuously prove them wrong. But it is proving them right. Basically, Pokemon's World's VGC event is going on right now. Over half of the world's participants were disqualified because of having hacked or genned Pokemon that failed the hack checks. So, half of the VGC scene that qualified for Worlds is just gone. Yeah, the disqualification. And there's a certain Pokemon YouTuber who is heavily disliked by the community that is basically having an absolute field day with this. Sorry, Mudkip, that the spaghetti would enable him to do. Don't waste 500 pounds of spaghetti, Mudkip. Spaghetti is delicious. Think of all the pasta carbonara you could make with that. Like, that is a huge amount of wasted. Also, do things being Challenger, Pokeball. Yep. Yeah, again, the dude is an absolute tool. But this fracas did prove some of the things they were saying correct, which is again not good. There goes Sun Shield. Hey, nice. What is what? Oh, everyone. Yeah, like they got banned for they got disqualified. A lot of people got disqualified for using hacked Pokemon that failed hack checks. Which, like, again, that's the reason why anytime I ever do anything with competitive, I always say, always catch your own Pokemon. Because that's why I'll say always be wary whenever you are on the Wonder Trade system. You never know it can be hacked. Pineapple on pizza is worse. Like, breaking spaghetti is forgivable, vaguely. Pineapple on pizza is not. See, breaking spaghetti can be an accident, but pineapple pizza is an active choice you make. You choose to do that. Ash is always okay. Ash is okay. She's messing with Rosie. Oh, spaghetti won't help. Why? Oh, yeah, no, we're not going to specify the exact name, but there's a certain Pokemon YouTuber who a lot of people do not like. The thing is, I feel bad mostly for the Pokemon company themselves. Because they had this whole big thing at the Presents about Worlds. They spent so long in the Presents talking about Worlds. And now, half of everyone that got there is just... literally, the Pokemon Company, Thanos, snapped Worlds. And yes, Ash is a girl. Exactly, Pokemon got Thanos. Like, instead of the Infinity Gauntlet, it's got the orbs for the creation dragons. And then just for the hell of it, the Soldew, the red orb, and the blue orb. And they just... World was gone. The orbs for the creation dragons, the Grazius orb, the lustrous orb, and the adamant orb. Excuse me about language, but dang. Oh! I don't think it sucks. Because they were using hacked Pokemon. If you're at Worlds using hacked Pokemon, you shouldn't be at Worlds! Again, this is why I am anti-hacking. That's why I breed everything myself, I catch everything myself, because I ensure legitimacy. It's the only way to ensure legitimacy. They're not gonna battle themselves. Oh, I ain't going to go down, absolutely. They literally had all year to get the people. Yep. Yeah, it's like, hacking is one of the few things that I have, there is no gray area. There is, I can understand why people hack, it doesn't change that it's wrong. There are a few things that I will draw an absolute on, because only Siths deal in absolutes. But that is one thing I draw a line on. Is like, if you do that, especially in the modern day, where it is a joke to actually make a legit team, you can make a legit team in less than an hour. Like, the mints, the only thing that takes a while to do is Terra Shards. And there's a reason they have just Terra Raid events. Really, the Terra Shards are the only thing that takes a while to do, and even then, it's, again, kind of easy to get a lot of Terra Shards. That's why they have the big Terra Raid events, where you can grind up preps into shards. It's the reason I have 999 Terra Shards for the Ice type. Like, there's a very good reason I have this many Terra Shards for the typings. There's a very good reason for it. It is so I do not need to cheat to get what I need paired. Because again, the only way to play is to play legit. No matter what on RKS is green or if it's wrong with people. It's... The thing is, a lot of the time, it is they get a hacked Pokemon. They do not hack themselves. It is that they do not have the Pokemon themselves, and they just get it from someone. So, like, they just get traded to them. And that's where generally a lot of them come from. They do not hack themselves. They indirectly get it from a source that is hacked. But even then, it's like, you have all this time in the world to get prepared. Like, you're going to Worlds. You are going to the biggest Pokemon competition. You are going all the way to Japan. If you have the time to do that, you have the time to get Sword and Shield, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Legends, Arceus. I may hate that game, but, like, again, you have the time to go get it. You have the time to beat it and get the thing you need. Like, yeah, it's a grind. But, like, is it really worth going all the way to Worlds and potentially getting disqualified? Because Japan takes, like, cheating and modifying and hacking games extremely seriously. Like, 5 years in jail, seriously, is how they take it. So, like, there is no reason to do something like that when it's like, you have the out. Which, it indicates there is a sickness within the community. That it is seen as being okay to gen and cheat. That when the argument is, well, it's exactly the same as the leagues like that, the point isn't that it's better or it's worse. The point is, you don't cheat. The point is not necessarily whether it's advantage or not. The point is, it's against the rules. Can't even have Minecraft immersive portals mod in Japan. No idea what that means. They arrested Bowser for hack. It's like, wait. You're explaining that, Jared. You're explaining the Bowser thing. I'll be honest. Jumbo passes. That sounds like But the only thing about preparing a competitive team that takes a while is if you're shiny hunting it. That's it. Like, can't even have the... So, wait, like in DDF. What was that about in DDF? I agree, hacking sucks, but some things need to use certain Pokemon purpose. But again, what about hacking Ditto? Again, you can still check, they can still tell whether the Ditto is hacked or not. A hacked Pokemon bred with another hacked Pokemon results in the egg being hacked. Like the fish fly eggs, I wouldn't waste it, but the training dang Pokemon, yeah. It's like, it's easy to get a team ready. It's like, you can build a team. 2 shines a day. Haven't seen a Legends Arceus shiny in 2 weeks. Ooh. Legends of Barkios. Barakios? I'll be honest, best not translate camera. They're probably the ones that hate their Violet and mad they got banned from games. So they'll blame other games to and impressive button. So can you please explain the Bowser thing, Mudkip? Not Mudkip, Jared. Can you explain the Bowser things? I don't get it. That does not make any sense to me. This is why I keep saying this, buddy. Don't care the man to me telling the truth. There's no excuse. Exactly. Like, Gary Bowser, dude bought a company responsible for making... Who's Gary Bowser? Dude bought the company responsible for making a Switch modding tool and got arrested by Nintendo. Who is Gary Bowser? Gary Bowser's an employee. Ah, drank too much. Why would you drink hot sauce? I like some hot sauce myself, but I'm not gonna drink it. Did I actually break the book? Nope. Them did not break them. Wasn't responsible for making it. He just bought the company and yikes. That's not good. That is not good. I mean, again, Japan takes hacking and stuff very seriously, because again, it's like, Japan's main thing, like, Japan makes a lot of games. So, hacking and modding games is kind of, like, not good. Oh, I remember that one! I remember hearing about that. Okay, yeah, now I'm remembering. Now I'm brainwaving. Well, see, here's the thing, David Doss. If you take Wailord's height, and you take its length, and you take its weight, and you do the math, you find Wailord's density is lighter than air. So, Wailord can actually fly. It's terrifying, isn't it? I mean, I can imagine quite a bit, Blorb. I mean, we have Rosie here. Technology in Pokemon is goading millions of light years. Exactly. Well, I mean, again, Pokemon is just... Pokemon are also somewhat... I mean, it's also, like, implied, probably, that Pokemon hasn't, like, lost regress technology a lot of the time. So, like, the Dark Ages probably didn't happen in Pokemon. Very entry everything with just get down to money and that barriers, but he wanted the best of the determined. I don't know the money spend is with barriers. It's like fun, yeah. Don't use a Pokemon, DM moves without having learn move via another common issue with Pokemon is that new TM move flag set so true. We're relatively new part of the Pokemon Day for Legends. Yeah. But here's the interesting thing. Is that they're never going to explain how it is, like, they can actually determine the hacking stuff. Because all it will do is give them reverse engineering ways of figuring out how to bypass the hack checks. It's like, they're never going to show the exact hack checking thing. Like, it's... I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. I half pack of gum. That's not good, Blorb. That does not sound healthy to eat the gum wrappers. That's not good. So world... I wouldn't say it's basically dead, it's half alive, half dead. It's funny how Pokemon mobile games have voice action. Well, the thing is, that's actually not surprising. The reason for that is, Anakin, is the voice acting in those games, I think there's only American, there's English, and only Japanese. For voice acting for the main games, you would need a localization voice acting team for every major world language. So, English, French, Chinese, Spanish, Italian, like German, just Europe alone would be insane for the number of costs. Like, we often forget how many characters there are in Pokemon games. You have the gym leaders, so that's 8 right there, rival, professor, villainous antagonistic teams, the Elite Four, the champion, then, you know, other miscellaneous important characters. You're basically getting into, like, the full cast of, like, TV series just to voice act a Pokemon game. And the cost of that would be just absurdly high. But the main reason they don't have voice acting is the amount of people who would buy a game because it has voice acting in it, or conversely, the amount of people who will not buy a game because it doesn't have voice acting is so infinitesimally small, the cost isn't worth it. Like, you would need literally millions of players who would buy a game exclusively because of voice acting to really justify. Like, you would need probably like 3, 4, 5 million people. It's simply cost is not worth the benefit. It's honestly the reason why things like challenge mode probably have never come back to Pokemon. Is like, it's just not worth it. Yeah, but see, here's the thing, Jared. They might have the money, but let me ask you this. Do you like making a lot of money? Would you voluntarily decrease how much money you are making just for whatever reasons? That's really it. Like, they do have the money to spare. They just don't want to lose. They don't want to shrink their profits. That's really it. What is it? What is it, Quasar? That's really what it is. Is that, yes, they have the money, but they like making a lot of money, and no one wants to make less money intentionally. Yeah, see, again, that's where you get to, like, the small human scale things. When you get to the big corporate level, it's all dollar signs and charts. It's, how can we get more money, is really what it kind of comes down to. That's probably why they'll never do it. Like, I mean, they might eventually do it, but until it gets to be more profitable to add voice acting than less profitable, probably not gonna happen. Like, don't make me bring out the grass types. Well, that'd be one of my favorite articles. I love... Chairman Rose is great. Like, I do really like Chairman Rose. Again, Chairman Rose is the kind of guy to go to a restaurant in shorts and a sweatshirt. Dude does not give a flying about anything. We all know they won't do that. They need to give them time. The thing is, they probably are giving time. They probably are giving more time to Gen 10. You gotta remember, the Switch's successor console is probably coming out next year. So, with Scarlet and Violet, they were working with the engine of Sword and Shield, and which was with Legends engine, which is a modified version of the Sword and Shield engine. Because the process of making an entirely new game engine for Scarlet and Violet, and then needing to make another brand new game engine for, well, the next generation console, it would literally be taking a sack of hundreds of millions of dollars, dumping it out onto the floor, taking a big 55-gallon drum of gasoline, throwing that all over it, and then dropping a match on it. It would literally be lighting hundreds of millions of dollars on fire and watching it burn. Which is why likely when we get Generation 10, they are going to be building a new game engine from the bottom up. Because this is literally just a modified version of Sword and Shield's engine. They are pushing the game engine in a way it was never intended to be. This will probably have to raise the price of whatever you're just yeah, again, like the amount of that again. That's the reason why they will likely never have voice acting in Pokemon. The amount of money that it would take to do something like that would be so astronomically huge. We wouldn't pay. Probably have to raise the price. Yeah, like people already were in an uproar about Tears of the Kingdom being $70 rather than $60. And look how massive of a game that is. Like, you bump up the price of a Pokemon game, like, you know, to $70 or even like $80 with voice acting. Like, no. It's people will talk and people will vote with their wallets. They will not pay for that. They will not get it. Exactly. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is worth the $70. Like, I would say Tears of the Kingdom is worth $90. That game is worth it. But a Pokemon game where it's just voice acting inflating the price by $30, yeah, no, not worth it. Like, that's the reason why we're likely never gonna get voice acting in a Pokemon game. Is it would either balloon the price of the game, or they would skimp on the actual development of the game and shortcut things just to be able to pay a voice cast. They're okay, but like, motivation, yeah. Like, I like the idea of Team Star. I think they definitely could have been more developed. Scarlet and Violet does not have a villain. The antagonist of Scarlet and Violet is basically everyone's own past. Like, it's very much the characters' arcs. There is no single enemy to defeat. It is overcoming your own past mistakes and past regrets is basically like the story of Scarlet and Violet, and basically coming to terms with the reality of things, which I actually really like. But it'll only be sickness of Arvin also. Okay. The closest thing is that Arvin. Well, the thing is, it wasn't even really Mabostiff was sick. It was just Mabostiff was injured and wasn't healing. Mabostiff was just... he just wasn't healing. It's not... he was sick. It just wasn't healing. Sandwiches was the sandwiches we make are the villain the whole time. And even then, like, it's implied that a large part of, like, Miraidon and Crydon's thing was just psychosomatic. What was sickness are Mabostiff? Yeah, if Mabostiff was injured and it wasn't healing. Yes? I'm listening, dear. I'm listening, my dear friend Ash. What are you saying? So if I'm Italian, would you say I'm Dr. Mario? I call that being sick, even if he isn't sick. I will not, Ash. Get your freaking hologram. Hologram. How do you catch a hologram? Yes, it was an Iron Treads or a Great Tusk. Remember, Ash, anything you do, I always have the answer. Zawardo is the answer. Make the 2 parts meet. It's always fun. This is why I enjoy messing with you, Ash. It's very... Oh, no, not Zawaldo. Zawardo. Zawardo. Not Zawaldo. Zawardo. I know it sounds similar, but it's not the same thing, Ash. Babostiff survived because Babostiff is a good boy. Babostiff survived because Babostiff is a good boy. Zawaldo! Zahando! Exactly. Oh yeah, I'm getting the DLC. I am going to get the DLC, most definitely. I'm probably getting the DLC for both games. Persona doesn't work. Lot armor. Oh look, Ash! Look what it is. It's two of the things. It's two of the things you don't want me to say the name of. Must survive because... Alright, our dear friend Ash continues to enjoy using that command. You can say that all you want, Ash, but you know every time you do that, I get free reign to do it. Rosie, you good too. Yeah, but see, Rosie doesn't get Zawardo. You do, because it sends you into a conniption. You can say nope all you want, Ash. It's not gonna save you. It is not gonna save you at all. There is only one thing that can save you, Ash. And you know exactly what it is. And yet you refuse to follow the instruction. I always win. I could do this, though. So that's a bannable offense, Rosie. See, that is insulting a mod. You don't insult mods, Rosie. That's a bannable offense right there. I'm listening, Ash. I'm listening, but you're typing. I can't listen to what's on the screen if it's just text. This is fun. I know you're bad at this, Ash. That's why it's funny. You did need something different. Why is there a little compass, the fish compass? Breathing is a bannable offense for Rosie. Rosie's existence is a bannable offense. Also, do not steal my... You stole my GIF! You stole my Thor band GIF! And you call me a GIF thief, Ash! What's the question, Quasar? Heaven's Door is pretty awesome, I like it. Is you ever giving? You steal my gifts. I might steal yours, but you also steal mine. Favorite part for stand? The hand. The hand is probably one of my favorite stands of the entire series, I will be real. There's a lot of really cool stands that are in part 4, though. Like, Crazy Diamond is pretty cool. Killer Queen, pretty cool. The Hand is, like, probably my favorite stand of, like, probably the entire series. Echoes, I think, is pretty interesting. So you can steal mine. I can steal see, you can steal every one of mine for everyone I steal. But I've only stolen 2 gifts from you. You've stolen 3 from me. So you're a gift deficit right now, Ash. Hey, this is the first time we've actually hatched one of each of the starters in this. Which Kirby gift? There's a number of Kirby gifts. You're gonna need to name it down. Like, the thing is, Okuyasu not being smart is honestly what makes that character. Because when you really think about it, the Hand probably has a lot more applications. It's just Okuyasu is too much of a bonehead to realize that. But there's probably more abilities that it has, he just doesn't know how to use them, because again, he's a bonehead. He'd be OP. Like, Okuyasu would be the most OP character in the entire series. The answer is no, Rosie. The answer is no. See, that's the wrong Kirby gif. This is the correct Kirby gif. The answer is... I am saying only the truth, Rosie. I'm sorry, I must not tell lies. I was instructed and raised to be a proper, non-liar person. So, Rosie, I'm sorry to tell you the truth. But the truth is... The truth-ing must be said. The truth-ing must be true. Hey, we're getting raided! Welcome in, Anxious Christian, and everyone from the raid! Welcome, Evic Peterson, Anxious Christian! Mr. Dwizzle, Shadow Kitsune, how are you guys doing? Welcome in, everyone. If you guys haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, guys. How are you doing, Anxious? What were you doing over on your end? I also very much approve of that GIF, Mudkip. That one is a great one. I very much approve of that. I very much approve of that one. That is a fantastic one. Never asked that if I was smart. We know that's not good. Welcome in, everyone. Hey, Bryce. With the catalog of 100% out of the game. Nice. Thanks for fun. Again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more nonsense. But how are you doing, Anxious? No, completed. It's 100% violence. See, Mudkip doesn't wake up and choose violence. Mudkip just is violence incarnate. I saw you were doing some Terra raids over on your end of things, Anxious Christian. How did your Terra raid Herba Mystica collectioning go? Did you acquire the necessary plants? Or did you not acquire the plant? Favorite part 3 stand. Star Platinum, it's the most basic answer in existence, but like, it's Star Platinum. Star Platinum is the only answer. I've done raids for 2 days, and there's only a bunch more. Right. Yeah, meanwhile, my Herba Mystica stockpile is, stacked. Meanwhile, my Herba Mystica stockpiles are fairly well stocked. We can get Kirby. I mean, Mudkip, I'm already doing another Kirby game right now. Like, I'm already on that Kirby grind set. Oh boy, you hate a gift, but it's this. You stole that gift from me, Ash! You stole the intensifies! You stole that! And you accuse me of gift stealing! What raids are you doing? It's not worth doing the level 6 raids. It's only really worth doing level 5 Terror raids. Unless it's something like a Blissey raid or a Titan raid, I basically do not do level 6s. I will only do level 5s, because you get mostly the same Urban Mystica drops, but you don't need to deal with all the actual bullshit health that the level 6s have. Ash, do not even come to me about skill issue. Do not even come to me about skill issues. Do not even. Don't you heckin' start with me, you forehead. I do the ones that I have the ability to drop. And usually. But today we just kind of did. We had to go to drop 8 4 15. I had a perfect time cap lightning strike. Snag can of soda, do cave egg, little Durga run. Don't judge me, but Magician's Run. Magician's Run's actually pretty cool. There's a lot of practical applications for a walking flamethrower, I will say. Like roasting marshmallows. There's a number of things like that. Associated skill issues, by the way. Also, guys, if you haven't done so already, there is one new video series that we have been doing. Highly encourage you guys to go check it out. It was something that debuted a few days ago, and it is our fixing the gyms in Kalos. Highly recommend you guys check that one out. We got to get more stuff on there. Don't forget to leave a like on it, comment your thoughts on it. But basically, it was me going through and deciding to make all of the teams for the Kalos gym leaders actually hard. So, like, not pushovers. You know, they don't have full movesets. We'll fix that. We will make it so they don't get bodied by a single Pokemon anymore. I'm gonna keep code like I have no idea what Tusk is. You're gonna need to elaborate on that. I need to elaborate. Elaboration is required. Elaboration is required for my smooth brain. Then again, we all know my brain is smooth. Smooth brain. My brain is as smooth as Ash's forehead after a floor polishing usage of one of those reciprocating wipers. I haven't seen Part 7 either. I honestly did not care for Stone Ocean. I'm probably not going to be watching Part 7 at all. You are small, Ash. A large koi fish. Roll it, ball. You've heard Ash! This is not the first time I've used that joke! You can't even type correctly, Ash! Small mod. Exactly, small mod and tall mod are here. Moms. Oh, this is why we love you, Ash. I will not watch. I will watch Part 7 if you get Sly to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Mudkip. Alright? That is your further incentive to get him to watch JoJo. How do you feel about the Godzilla mod? I'm looking forward to see it, TGR. I'm looking forward to it. It is always good to have a fellow Godzilla fan here. We are big fans of Godzilla. Like, I literally am looking at one of my Godzilla t-shirts right now that is in the drawer, because, like, the drawer is, like, it doesn't close all the way, because the drawer is, like, 2.5 decades old. and I have like 6 Godzilla shirts in there, and it's like, yes, more Godzilla. I got a bunch of Godzilla posters around the room and a bunch more Godzilla figures. It's just this is the only one I have right here on the back shelf. Imagine making fun of Ashton to me. Fake JoJo. I'm not a fake JoJo fan. I don't like they nuked the timelines. I liked the original timeline. I don't like that they didn't continue with the original timeline. Imagine making fun of Ash. Couldn't be me. Because you like his nails like bullets. So, what you're saying is, it's just Ultimate Humongosaur from Ben 10. That's a layered reference right there. That is a layered reference. And also, again, guys, if you haven't done so, do not forget to check out the Fixing Kalos Gym Leaders Teams video. I like how they make Godzilla part. Well, here's the thing, TGR. That is what the original Godzilla was. Like, the original... Have you seen the original Godzilla movie? Because that is legitimately what the original Godzilla movie was. It's a horror movie. So it's just going back to the roots. They're bringing it back full circle to where he began. All things come full circle. So evolved into act for it has no hands. Hands. Hans, get the flame in there first. They bring it around town. They bring it around town. Godzilla vs. DC. Wait, there's going to be a Godzilla vs. DC? Please tell me that's not real, because I do not want Godzilla anywhere associated with the DC. I mean, I guess if Godzilla's atomic radiation beam acts like kryptonite, then he would just destroy Superman, at which point he just wins. Like, Godzilla would just win. Tusk Act 4, surprise, surprise, is the strongest form! Strong. Process of game online. Delightful. Delightful. It's gonna be fun. I got plans. I have seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. It was okay. I wasn't a fan of it. Like, it wasn't bad, but I wasn't, like, the greatest. No, Mudkip, I don't think you've ever told me about One Piece. I don't think you've ever told me about Singular Piece. I've seen parts 1 through 6, yes. I've seen the entirety of the JoJo series. JoJo. Golden Wing. I'm not going to watch One Piece. At least not for a while. I have an anime backlog I need to work through, Mudkip. As well as there's another anime series I'm presently rewatching. Alright? When I get through that, then I will possibly watch maybe One Piece. But it's also in contention with Dragon Ball. I have not watched Demon Slayer. Can't keep procrastinating on my game backlog. That is a freaking mood! Like, that is legitimately also me. Okay, Ash, I'm stealing that Yoshikage Kira gif. So now we are even in terms of gift steals. We have now equalized the gift theft.
Purple haze.
No, I don't think Purple Haze is the most brutal one. It is indeed a very good GIF. It is a top-tier GIF. I also very much believe I'm going to regret what I just sent you in DMs. I believe I'm going to regret that. Kill a queen. It's not killer, it's killa. Also, Ash literally just says, One Piece is yucky. That's great. Meta, what is your favorite Pokemon? Favorite Pokemon is Metagross. You see those Kirby gifts I sent you? Yes. Vaguely. Vaguely. Those memes are great. Short Kirby. That is amazing. That GIF is absolutely glorious, Mudkip. That GIF is adorable. I love it. Adorable in the game. They really did a good job with a lot of like the starters with them in 3D. They did a very good job with a lot of them. I really like it. You've been reading the tower. God left here. Character is gold, son of a one. You steal the and stole the 2 gifts. What was I gonna say this? Oh right, that reminds me. So this just came up when I was watching something else and I was like, yes, the greatest Bible fanfiction, Moses and the Tower of Beyblade. It's like, that is a phrase and a half. And I implore everyone to always use that. Moses and the Tower of Beyblade. Always employ that. Moses canonically parted the Red Sea with a Beyblade! He did. He canonically did. There's a fish called Tim. For the disqualification of the champions. Yes, Tower of Beyblade. Yep, I've heard about the disqualification of the championships. We were talking about that earlier, and it's freaking hilarious. And yes, Moses and the Tower of Beyblade. It's like, I love the universe at times. It's very funny. I have no idea what any of that means. Moses and the... I just love that. Have you heard about the world of... Wait, Moses at the Tower of Beyblade! Gecko's versus the freaking horror game and the lay game. Moses and the Tower of Beyblade. Oh, again, like, this chat goes places that honestly amuse me to no end. And I love it. It's just endless. Yep. Own the crypto. Like, if you're going to Worlds, at the very, like, the best part is, they sent an email in advance that they were going to do more extensive, more thorough, more aggressive hack checking for Worlds. And everyone still brought hacked Pokemon. You cannot make this shit up. It's like, you could write a story, and that happens. And that would come off as hacky writing. You cannot make this shit up! Where do Modes and the Tower of Beyblade come from? Basically, I was watching, like a podcast where people were, I don't know if you've ever heard of the Lore Lodge. It's a YouTube channel I really enjoy watching. They basically talk about, like, just, like, paranormal weird stuff that's happened. And they have a podcast where they basically just talk about, like, these interesting stories of the Bible. And they do it in a live podcast. And one of the super chats, when they were doing the one about the Tower of Babel, said, did you know Moses canonically parted the Red Sea with a Beyblade? Or something about, like, are you aware of this? And then the guy said something to the degree of, I would read live a fan fiction called Moses and the Tower of Beyblade. And it's just like, you can't make this shit up. No. No. There is no such thing as good fanfiction. Like, there is no good fanfiction. There is only bad fanfiction. There is no good fanfiction. There is only bad fanfiction. Cat goes fishing, goes be fun to play on stream. No. You forgot about Moses and the Tower of Beyblade! Oh. It's just... It will never not be funny. The Pokemon TCG is half as good as the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. I'd be surprised. Honestly... fair. You're honestly fair. As I said, exactly, it's gonna be very much less cool Yu-Gi-Oh! But even then, it's like, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still pretty cool. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a fairly awesome series. Dueling on card games on motorcycles! Honestly, that's great. Like, you know someday they're gonna make those self-driving cars, and they're actually going to make real duel runners. Because all you would need to do to make an actual dual runner is you just need a self-driving motorcycle. You'd need a dual disc, and you need a helmet that you can use to call someone else that has the same thing. And then you can literally have speed boosts. Like, we can literally make Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds in reality. Like, we have the technology. Why have we not done that? Well, the thing is, what does Pot of Greed do? No one knows what Pot of Greed does! It's like, we can't use Pot of Greed. We don't know what it does. Jumping on them because finger guns. Pot of Greed auto win the game. Like, this is kind of the funny thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, and just this, I think, what sets a Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Apart so much from the early installments. You look at some of the early installment, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, like Pot of Greed, that are insanely broken. And then you look at, like, the early installment Pokemon, like, not TCG Pokemon, like actual main game Pokemon. Look how just well Pot of Greed aged. Like, Pot of Greed is still broken. It's even more broken nowadays than it used to be. And then look at, like, so many Pokemon from Gen 1 in how they aged like freaking milk. Like, it's just... The best part is the people who made Yu-Gi-Oh! Had no idea how good Pot of Greed as an idea would... Like, they never realized how strong a hand advantage was. What Pokemon aged the worst? Oh, that is a very hard thing to say. But I think probably the Pokemon that might have aged the worst is maybe... I think definitely something along the lines of, like, Executor probably has not aged well. Like, Executor has not aged well. Dugong! Dugong! Dugong's aged very poorly. Dugong's not aged well. Persian's not... Like, most Gen 1 things have definitely not aged well. There's a few things of Gen 1 that have aged very, very well. Like, Dragonite's aged very well. Gyarados has aged very well. I wouldn't say Gengar's aged well. It's middle of the road-ish. It goes up and up. Walrein is a better version of Dugong. Walrein is a very, 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 very much... When I insert in the age, I'm talking about, like, fully evolved Pokemon that have not aged well. I'm not talking about Metapod. Ren didn't know how broken Pot of Greed was until I used Pot of Greed bullshit against him. Power move, Mudkip. Power move. Long man. But yeah, like Dugong, Executor, I don't think it aged particularly well. Hypno's aged horribly. Like, just in terms of viability, Hypno is not really good at all. I'd say maybe Hypno is honestly aged worse than Executor and, Dugong. Dugong, I would say, like, a close second, but I'd say maybe Hypno might have aged the worst. I feel like I should just name... I like Vanilla. I do legitimately like the Vanillix family. That likely stems from having a very good experience using it in the Let's Play of Pokemon Black and White, which... No, it wasn't that. It was that Hypno was never good. Hypno had just the wrong stat spread. Hypno's problem is that it exists at all. But yeah, I would say, like, Hypno's aged very poorly. I guess maybe a good thing to say is, like, whether the Pokemon was good originally, in which case, like, then definitely Executor's definitely aged the worst, because Executor actually used to be fairly good. Articuno. Articuno used to be, like, top shelf. Murno was never good torching. Anyone disagrees with me? KFC. Anyone who disagrees with me? Kentucky filled crab. What Pokemon got power crept the hardest? Oh! Tauros probably got power crept pretty hard. That's a real good question. Rhydon or Golem also probably. There's a few that have definitely gotten power. Venusaur got, but then again, Venusaur is still pretty good. Probably most Dragon types. No, Dragon types are still pretty good, Roost. Dragon types are. The thing is, Roost, Dragon types are pretty much still just as good as they've always been. Like, you underestimate the power of the Durgarons. Do not underestimate the power of the Durgarons, or they will eat your face off, Roost. Do not underestimate the Durgarons. Do not underestimate the Durgarons. But who are we gonna rate? Who are we gonna rate? Here plays poorly. Emboar. I mean, Emboar never really had good stuff going for it in the beginning. I mean, I like Emboar. Polteface is good for very different reasons. Polteface is a bit of a thing. Polteface is a Polteface thing. Polteface is Polteface. Finally got the Irby Annoy. Yeah, Dragon Bolt really is best used as support in VGC. In singles, what it really has going for is things like, say, specs. But even then, like, it's not that good. There's definitely a lot of problems that it has. There's definitely a number of fundamental issues that Polteface has. I'm gonna find a bit of Sword fun. Funny thing, back when Pensei Pokemon Club had its Pensei Pokemon Challenge, I was once the flying type gym leader. But that was also the year that lockdown happened. So I didn't get to be the flying gym leader. I'm a little. I was a little bit salty on that, you could say. I was slightly a bit salty. Because Conquest, I went so much big game for the Conquest, also I think one of the main issues with something like, say, Conquest getting a re-release is, like, isn't Conquest, like, a crossover? So, like, that's... legally having something like that is a little complicated. Yo, Athena's doing Larvitar shiny on Brilliant Diamond shiny Pearl. Fun. I do indeed love I think I need love. Larvotog. Okay, good night, Thomas. Have a good night. Have a good night. Ash. Ash. Our dear friend Ash. Do you really want to start that again? There's only one for Deerling. There's not one for Vaporeon. I actually hate Vaporeon. The reason why is I just continuously got a whole bunch of, shiny Deerling as time went on. You better be sorry! If anyone gets proof of having a light left from for hours, they can become a mod. I know you're not sorry, Ash. I know you're not. You're never sorry. You know, I'm stealing that. I am taking that one, Ash. That is a fantastic gift. That is even better than the Thor one. That is a top tier gift. Yes, you do win, Ash. You do win for once. Are there any games you wish had people playing it? Fossil Fighters. Fossil Fighters. If you are not, what you won is getting to win, Ash. Ash is not apologizing because of their shortcomings. Ooh. Oh. That's a low blow, Roost. Slap City underrated platform, but never heard of it. Games that people are playing. Fossil Fighters Champions. Though Anakin, Mr. Skywalker. If you are open, I would greatly enjoy it if you would let me know your thoughts on one of my favorite games of all time. That is Fossil Fighters Champions. And I'm just gonna drop the link to Fossil Fighters Champions in the chat, so you guys can watch the Let's Play we did of that series. Legitimately, that is the series that like put this channel on the map. For those who don't know the full story, over a year and a half ago at this point, when I had to go back to college for my final year of my final semester, not year, of college. My biggest worry was that the channel was going to basically die because of being away and I couldn't stream. And our ongoing series at the time was Fossil Fighters Champions. And that game kept the channel alive. It kept the channel going. It brought in so many new people. It has consistently been my best performing entire series. You surprised Talia to stop. Alright, Ash. I will. You won, Ash. So I will do that. Meta. You get to choose what I do now. Read a manga or play Minecraft. Well, I would recommend you go play Minecraft because Ash, for winning, has decided her prize will be Roost on timeout. Slapsy like Smash Bros, but less serious. How do I get it? Well, they're on DS. Do not play Fossil Fighters Frontier. That game is trash. Fossil Fighters Frontier is actual trash. I'm sorry, I have to obey. She won. I have to obey. Like one of the characters, the giant buff fish. I mean, one of the characters in Fossil Fighters is literally a talking skull. Like, Fossil Fighters is a game where you have a talking sentient skull, you have alien dino people, you have, like, it's game. I don't like Minecraft. I've never played Minecraft. Mining and crafting, it's Minecraft. It's a Minecraft. I don't believe that is an ant, Mudkip. I don't believe you. I do not believe you, Mudkip. You are lying. You lie. Alright, there we go. You took the side of someone. Oh, that's amazing, Rose. That's amazing, Roost. That needs to be on a shirt, Roost. I'm sure you will know how you... I don't believe you, Mudkip! I do not believe you! Once? I was crazy once. They don't lock it, the rat lock with A lot I say needs to be... You are exactly correct, Roost. A lot you say needs to be on a shirt. You know what would be awesome? If someone can create, like, a t-shirt that... Like, there's a material that you can, like, write something on it, but it will, like, stay there. And then you wash it, and, like, the heat of the washing makes the fabric revert away. Hello there, Jess. How are you doing? Thank you very much for that. Welcome in, Zeth. Again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We do all kinds of nonsense here. But, like, there's a shirt, like, you write on the shirt with something, and then you can, like, put it to the wash on high heat, and then, like, it wipes away the thing you wrote, so you can just always have, like, something new on the shirt. But that way we can have, like, a whole bunch of Roost quotes on the shirt, and it'll be glorious. I have a uranium-powered rake. So it's a nuclear rake. Nuclear! I'm doing very, very well, Seth. I'm very, very well. We've just been shiny hunting. We got 2 shinies today. We got a shiny Tropius and a shiny Mashief. Which the shiny Mashief is going in the giveaway bin, because, I feel scared for next gen. I don't want to Terra anymore, so much some of are now. Well, also think about it like this, SCM. Think about this. While Terra makes some of your Pokemon stronger, it also makes some of your Pokemon a lot weaker, because now they can get bodied by what they're meant to counter. So it will rebound, everything will return back to the equilibrium status quo as it was always meant to be. Because I was thinking a lot the same thing about when Dynamax left, and I was like, yeah, no, it's better Dynamax goes away. It's better Dynamax leaves. I would explain how it's an ant, but where's the fun in that? I have not bought the DLC yet. I plan to get it soon, though. I plan on getting it. A little sheer heart attack for a leaf blower! Leaf blower, reef blower? Speaking of Roost quotes, you have access to that channel just in Discord. It's where my quotes go because they are beyond the limits of out of context. Get them to wreak havoc upon the world. Yeah, it is indeed, Roost. It is always time for that, Roost. What the next gimmick is gonna be? Based on the track record, the next gen gimmick is probably going to be maybe form changers. Again. Don't know, though. I'm honestly hoping that Gen 10, there's no more gimmicks. I want no more gimmicks in Pokemon games. Mark Von Dronnen, that is an amazing name right there. Anything with Von in the name is just top tier chat name. Good, let's see you try trashing my name all the time out. I'm making a list! A hit list for Roost. I don't like I'm a big competitive battler, so you'll probably find this if you watch us a bit more. But we do battles with viewers every single week, every Sunday we do battles with viewers. But I enjoy the competitive scene of Pokemon, and the battle gimmicks do make competitive a lot. I wouldn't say unfun, because there's definitely a lot of fun you can have with the gimmicks, but it definitely makes it a lot more power creepable. Like, it's something that's meant to be a bit of an equalizer among Pokemon. You know, okay, well, Pokemon can now, deal with their counters, but all that ends up doing is it makes the strongest Pokemon more able to deal with their counters. They become more difficult to deal with. And it's something that there are... It's for if you're a competitive player, there are definitely things that are problematic about it. And I get why people do like the gimmicks. I love Dynamaxing, I love Terastallizing, but there are definitely some things about it that have definitely made the game a little more and a little bit less enjoyable. Like, a lot of Pokemon right now that are really insane, like Urshifu, Fluttermane, they're really only able to be that insane because of things, like basically being able to Terastallize. Like, right now, like, Heatran is a menace, because it can just Terastallize into grass, shed its weakness to ground, and just blast everything. You gotta pick up one gimmick in all future Pokemon games while you pick. Oh... Would you consider the type gems in Generation 5 to be a gimmick? But I would say probably... I'm split between Z-moves and Terra. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you really like them, Seth. Did you see the X and Y gym leader video we did, though? Have you seen the X and Y gym leader one? Torchic looked better not exist. Oh yeah, right. You do very much hate Torchic. I highly recommend checking it out, Seth. It is a part of a new series we're doing, basically going through and fixing the gym leaders' teams from all of the generations. We started it first with X and Y. Every one of the gym leaders after Viola was given a Mega Evolution. And I was evil. Make them, like, exploring every region. The issue is, with a single game that has every region in it, Blorb, is the amount of... I actually planned on making a video about that entire idea. The only way a game like that would basically make the same amount of money as other... the only way that would make comparable money to other Pokemon games is if more copies of those games are sold than there are Switches in existence that people have bought. Like, there would need to be over 100 million sales of a game like that to, like, recoup costs. Or the game would need to be, like, $200. And people would not buy that. Again, it would literally be the devs pouring gasoline all over hundreds of millions of dollars and just lighting it on fire and watching it burn. Like, it would literally be them throwing away money. Is it in shorts? Kind of thing? No, it's not a shorts video. It is a full-length feature video. I can actually go grab the link you just posted in the chat. I can go grab that and post it in the chat. And also, if you feel inclined, this is our Fossil Fighters series Let's Play. Big fan of the Fossil Fighters Champions game. And would highly recommend just giving it a check out. One of my favorite games I've ever played. And not my favorite Let's Play, but probably my second favorite Let's Play I've ever had. It was a very fun game to Let's Play. But I will go and grab, like, that video, the X and Y video. I just posted on the chat. They're just fixing Kalos' gems. And, this is the link to that video set. The next one is probably gonna be, Black and White 2. Yeah. The next one's probably gonna be Black and White 2. For, like, stuff, I'd pay $200 for the digital copy of all the Pokemon games. Yeah, more likely than not, they're just gonna do... Like, they would make more money just re-releasing the older games on the Switch than going in and making a singular monolithic game that would have all of the regions in it. You know, it's the better business decision, even if it is a worse, even if it is like player consumers don't like it. Yeah. Well, that's one of the issues. It sounds really cool as an idea. The problem with it is the demands of what a game like that would need would just simply be unfeasible. Normal Christmas. Cool. Feedback. Okay. Maybe last gen. I don't think Pokemon's ever gonna end. Like, Pokemon is too profitable of a series to, like, end. Like, there is only one Ego Looper. There is really only one possible way they will ever do a final Pokemon game. And that is if, like, the original creator of Pokemon is like, we are done making Pokemon games, and there will not be another one. Like, but they're not doing that. Like, Pokemon is the second most successful video game franchise in the world. I think it might even be like the second most profitable media. Yeah, we obviously have a bunch of reaction videos about the stuff in the presents. I believe Pokemon is the second most profitable either franchise or just like video game franchise or even media franchise in the world. The first most successful is Mario. Pokemon is never failing. Like, Pokemon will only fail when they have, like, a consistent thing. Like, they would need probably 4 generations straight of just games that do not sell. Like, there is no... Yeah, Pokemon will very likely outlive Nintendo. Eventually, Pokemon will probably get to a point where it outgrows Nintendo and it just subsumes Nintendo into itself. That, again, that's the whole point, Anakin. Pokemon games not selling. That's the joke. Like, Pokemon will always be profitable.
And what if they were working Pokemon?
I mean, there kind of is. That's Mimikyu. Also, Banette. Banette's name comes from Marionette. So, like, there is already puppet Pokemon.
Mario Pokemon.
That'd be something. That would be an interesting thing. Pokken featuring Mario, Zelda, the Swordsman. Yes! Hey guys, what if Zelda was a girl? That's one of my favorite memes. It's like, it shows a fundamental not understanding of anything about the Legend of Zelda series. It's like, I still find it funny that when you go back to the original, there is a bacon Pokemon. Lechonk! I find it funny that when you actually go back to like the first Legend of Zelda game, The Legend of Zelda was the subtitle of the game. It was called like Hyrule Fantasy, The Legend of Zelda. The original name of the series was the Hyrule Fantasy or something like that. The Legend of Zelda was a subtitle. It's like how with Rambo, the first one was called First Blood. Then the second one's called Rambo First Blood Part 2. It's like it's a subtitle. There should be a cat to grab Pokemon. Stork. I mean, there's a stork Pokemon. Oh, what's the funny thing? I love the What If Zelda. It's so funny, Mudkip. It's just... It shows that people don't know what they're fucking talking about. I love it. No, Pokemon is based on bacon. I don't think we'll ever get a Pokemon region based on Australia, because Australia is the closest thing the real world has to a Pokemon region as is. Like, you would just have real-life Australia be a Pokemon region. Like, if you go play Pokemon Go in Australia, you're playing real-life Pokemon. Australia is terrifying. Like, that's why, if I ever go to Australia, stay strapped or get clapped. Because, like, the spiders there are huge. No. Bang. That thing is target practice. Like, no. I'm arachnophobic, and I would launch into kill mode whenever I see a spider. Like, if I see a spider in my room, I will not be able to go to sleep until that thing is dead. If I was in Australia, I wouldn't sleep. Like, if I was in Australia, I would probably have to lock myself in a box that I am certain nothing could get into when I go to sleep. My brother finds Starbase at the gyms of Titans. He needed to finish the game, and we were dashing to Malloth. Shiny turn ran into a shiny Oinkalone. I have found so many shiny Oinkalone. I don't like small spiders, but anything bigger. And anything bigger than a cell as a spider does not deserve to live. Like, 8 legs is 4 legs too many. No, 3 legs too many. Anything with 4-legged animals, they're okay. Like doggos, 4 legs. Good. 4 legs are okay. 5 legs and more, no. I don't even know what that is, Mudkip. I don't even know who you are. Yeah, professional spider smiters are indeed. Professional spider smiters are always ideal. The Japanese spider. Well, that's not a spider. That's a crab. You eat that. That's what you eat. So fine thing, not even fully loaded, just on the step and then goes down. Fun. Metaphor, we get a Pokemon Flame and Pokemon Ice. Interesting. I mean, you could really say that was basically Ruby and Sapphire. I mean, it's just free crab meat. That's just free food right there. But today right now we're gonna go on a raid. It is almost 11 p.m. where I am. We've been live for 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's generally a long stream. We're gonna go raid Athena. Athena is currently shiny hunting. for Larvitar. I'm a big fan of the Larvitar family. I do indeed love Godzilla. So anyone shiny hunting Larvitar, we gotta show some support too. I will see you guys next time. See you tomorrow. Don't forget to check out the rest of the stuff. We do Mechanized Maxis raid. But also, before we go, don't forget to open the playlist. Check out our playlist. If you want to see drunk Maxis fighting final bosses, you're gonna want to check out the Metroid series. You'll enjoy those. You'll enjoy that.